Does he have attack? He does not have attack upgrade. If all works out well, I could end up pushing against this, but his macros are just going to be so far greater than mine. I don't think there's really too much hope for me right now. Overseer, run away! He's not going to make it. At least I thought he wasn't going to make it. What do we need are those tunneling claws. Aha, you're fast now. Goop. Oh, that metamorphosis was complete. Okay. It does seem like he's gone. Yep, he has moved back out of his base. He knows that he's done plenty of damage to me, that he's denied my expansion for long enough to the point where there's almost no hope at all for me. So it is at this point in desperation that I think I will be moving out with these tunneling roaches. Should be able to do plenty of damage. Let's poke in here with this overseer. Yeah, he does have hydras. So Roach Hydra army can be very viable against me. He's just taken a safe expansion, knows that he's done his damage, knows that he's moved in, that he's prevented me from attacking him at all. I'm gonna lose my overseers if I'm not watching them. And indeed I did. So now he does know that I'm moving out. Probably knows that I just bro roaches. Did supply block myself. So many things go wrong. Such as when you lose all your lings to banelings. Burrow. Try and kill the Hydralisks, but failed. It's just so many numbers. It's been GG for a while. Yeah, we're gonna get right back into a game. Not gonna wanna bother too much about that sort of thing. I mean, it's a loss when it's your first ladder game of the night. Who can what can you blame? Agua. What was I doing? Oh, I was looking at the guy. Let's find out what that guy was. I always like to look at my match history, find out what I've won or lost against. That way I generally know where my MMR is kind of putting me. And he's a diamond. Okay. I can expect high diamond from that. So, looks like we're going to be doing another ZVZ. Did I see that right? No, ZVP. Okay, looks like we're doing a ZVP here on one of my least favorite maps, Gulch. Dry Gulch? Something like that. It's a gulch of some sort. It's one of my least favorite maps, and the reason is because it's really hard, especially against Protoss, to actually defend this expansion here. You can see it's a huge, long distance all the way from there to your main base. But we're gonna try it anyway. Because I'll probably be doing a 21 hatch. 21 hatch because I know I need to get that spawning pool up so I can start doing aggression early. Otherwise, he'll macro up the same as me. Protoss can have a much easier time defending on this map because Zerg can only go as far as their creep goes. Which, if you have if you have an expansion finishing, the creep goes like here, it goes like here, and it extends all the way back here. So, I did find him. So, Protoss, it looks like a huge ramp. Well, it is a huge ramp, but that doesn't matter when you can throw up pylons and cannons and warping units, and you can actually be pretty safe. I know a lot of people don't like this map for the reason because it is hard to take that natural, and I just think it's especially hard for Zerg to do it. So I think I will be doing a 16 pool because it's more economical. He'll be doing a normal gateway timing, it looks like. Then I gotta throw down this spawning pool without waiting for too long to do it. And we'll just start circling. Let's be like, pesky. Let's start poking at it. Oh yeah, follow you. No, I'm not gonna follow you. Let's start poking at your units. He's probably gonna say, fine, do it. I don't care. Oh yeah, he got us around. Yeah. And I'm not gonna bother surrounding him on his probe. he's just scouting me. I'm just doing a normal thing. Not too afraid of it. If I start seeing him go off and over here and then come back, then I gotta run over and scout him. And actually, what I like to do is run my Overlord kind of on a zigzag path. Check out what my opponent's doing. Now, when I say to 21 pool, the reason is because I take this gas, you make your queen, and you start making some Zerglings, and you send your Zerglings over there. And actually, I changed my mind. I changed my mind because my supply is off because I wasn't paying attention to when I got the spawning pool earlier, and I forgot about the extractor. Bad thing to forget about the extractor. Oh well, let's rally to these Zerglings. That way, all the new lings I make will just go immediately. Just go follow him. And then I'll start making extra queens. Oh, that's what caught my money. Ah, annoying Protoss. Fine. Whoops, forgot about that. Okay, let's try that again. There, queen, hotkey to 4. No, hey, my computer lagged like the most non-optimal time. Is he gonna let me? I'm just gonna run to his base. He said, okay, sure, I'll take it. Sniping probes. Oh, fine, no sniping probes. Start getting the metabolic boost. Gonna want the mobility of the speedlings to do a lot of damage to my opponent. I did not do any damage to the zealot, so he's just gonna be sitting here with this zealot. But if he knows the limits of his zealot, then he won't be coming to attack these links because I will be able to just go and do that. And his zealot did hit the wrong ling, and it looks like I'm gonna get some shots off. Might even kill the zealot. Ah, fine, you links. Start focusing onto that pylon there. Start moving this queen down here. Let's get a probe transfer going. Gotta watch our micro, but we also gotta watch our macro right now. Okay, he is throwing down. He's gonna. Looks like, is he doing a complete wall off? What is he trying to hide? Oh well, I am gonna take that out. I didn't see. It looks like he didn't get the warp gates done, so we're gonna see how much damage we can do with these Zerglings. For now, in the meantime, we're just gonna tech up in the main base. Let's get a Roach Warren. Roaches do a lot of damage. He is focusing with those probes, which I hadn't noticed before. That was my bad. And we're gonna drone up for a little bit because he did do a wall off. I can expect more of a gateway build unless he does cancel those. Wait, am I already building one? No. Unless he does cancel those. We do see the pylon here. Gotta take these drones and start attacking it because he did have that warp gate almost finished, and I do not have any defensive links currently. There's the warp in actually. Gotta run my units back. I can do some damage with this queen, but it's not gonna be a whole lot, especially not right now. What I do is I run this ling, or I run this queen, and I start making Zerglings. And I'm supply blocked right now, but I think I can get sufficient Zerglings. Plus, right now, I'm actually not going to be worrying too much about that. Going to be getting a Spine Crawler. He does move out with these Zealots. He's going to want to be doing some poking around, trying to get at me, trying to be try to do a bit of harass. We do see a much bigger force moving in. Now watching my units. And misclicking units, too. Ooh, I'm fancy. What I really need are roaches, but my economy is not really allowing it right now. Did lose that queen. This could be game for me. Lots of miss micro. Really cost me the game there. Look, my drone's just dying. Just doing not too hot right now. Oh, look, more lings dying. Not even watching them. Well, oh well. We take the hard loss, right? Oh, and I do have these. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I could have. Anger management. Well, don't do that, people. Don't forget that you have lings, because those lings might have saved your base. Oh look, it's a probe. Looks like he is just going to. He does have a large zealot force. Not even this many lings can deal with that many zealots. I will try to get some roaches in here. See if he doesn't hit the roaches instead. Nope, I'm going to miss micro my lings again, and I will lose this game. Well, I apologize for the low level of play today. It doesn't seem that I don't seem to be into it tonight. Crack my knuckles. Wish I had done some warm-up games before I started streaming. Yeah. Take a quick view at Patience profile. That's a cool picture. Anyway, take a quick look at his profile. Rank 50. Kind of disappointed with that. But she's only like a 28. No, he's a 31. But then again, the points have been going up over time. This week and last, so it's usually towards the end of the stream, about 9 o'clock, that'll actually start to feel good about my gameplay, and by then it's too late. So I think I'm going to have to start playing some, skipping out on you guys seeing the custom games that I do early on in the show, so that I can get warmed up on my own, and then you can see some higher level play where I'm more into it, where I know what I'm doing more so, and I'm not messing up like I have been in these last few games. So we're going against, that was another Protoss, yeah. So we're going against another Protoss here on Shattered Temple, the revised map of the old Lost Temple, which was fantastic, one of my favorite maps in Brood War. The thing about Lost Temple is, I love, the whole point, I think, in the whole remake of the map was taking away this here, was taking away this high ground so that the Terran couldn't abuse it like they could all the time. Plus, making it so they're not islands here. That way you can actually take a base, take that base. But this choke was narrower. As my screen goes back and forth, this choke was narrower on the old one, which I kind of liked that. I think it was easier to defend as Zerg, and that may seem a lot more weird to you. And even now, as I've progressed in my abilities to play, it's like, well, but as Zerg, you want that open ground. You want to be able to attack and see that, okay, I can surround him with my Zerglings. The Zerglings aren't totally useless anymore because there's a choke. But if you threw up 3 spine crawlers, then what you could do is you would just utilize that wall of lings so that your opponent couldn't actually do anything. And I miss my Groot. Alright, forgetting my expansion here. Do have this drone sitting here. Here, just go in a pretty triangle. I have to start making spawning pool in 15. That way I get 3 crawlers up, and then I'm impenetrable to toss for at least a little while. Probably end up taking this gas later on, as I scouted him what I believe to be sufficiently enough. That way he can't do a horrific amount of sentries to try and stop me from attacking him. As that is, I've learned a Protoss favorite. I mean, the old style used to be you'd get zealots, like lots of zealots early on. Yeah, they get totally wall off, can't do anything. Well, but then as later on players learn that, well, sentries can throw down force fields, and the force fields don't go away, and you can't go through them. And force fields are awesome. And so people started doing. He'll build one zealot here, and then he'll get a sentry usually. If not, he just gets the normal stalker. And stalkers, come on, you gotta get the sentry. That is an overseer, right? Okay, I'm saving these drones. When this spawning pool, there it is, finishes, I'll have 2 drones. And when this finishes, I'll have 3. Okay, I kind of mistimed that. Still. Okay, looks like I'll have 4. And then I'm not going to include queen yet because I want to get an immediate spine crawler up. And then I'll start saving up to get a queen. You notice I do have this gas. It's because I'm going to have 1 guy on gas. 1 guy on gas. This 1 guy on gas is going to end up getting... he'll just start adding up over time because you don't want to not be... You want to try to utilize... Let's take that gas now. Yes. You want to try and utilize your ability to... utilize your ability. You want to start just slowly stockpiling that gas. And eventually you'll find yourself, hey, I have that 100 gas now. I think I'm going to get an upgrade. And then slowly, as you start adding on more drones, you realize, okay, now I can really start doing something. I can really start gassing, start getting more units. I did put a few too many drones over there. That was a bit of my bad. Was not watching these lings. Do see that he's throwing down a forge, which tells me that it is going to be expanding soon. Lings cannot do much against stalkers, as stalkers are faster, and that is when that metabolic boost upgrade will come in to play. In the meantime, though, I do want to start getting a roach warren real soon. What? Is that creep just not go there or something? That's really annoying. Okay, let's put it there. Okay, we're going to want to start getting a roach warren soon. You did take down that extractor. Did deny his gas for a little bit, but it looks like he utilized that opportunity to take an expansion, because he does have that high mineral count. He can get a good amount of cannons up, which forces me, if I want to be efficient, to get roach